We are the Blues Brothers, and today we have the outlaw, Jesse Keith Whitley, and his right-hand man, Matthew Gatch. How you guys doing?
Hanging in there, brothers. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Thanks for joining us
Y'all
tonight.
ready to drink some wine, play some music?
Yes, sir.
We're pretty good at that. Well, not the music part, but sure, that's where you guys are going to step in.
I'll do some wine drinking though.
Cheers.
Cheers to
So
that.
where are you guys out of right now? Where in the U.S. are you?
We're in Gallatin.
Okay.
Gallatin, Tennessee.
Nice.
We're in my garage.
Well, we're getting
It's hot in here.
you guys getting some weather there? We just had a nice little storm pass overhead.
Well, it looked like it was going to rain a little bit ago, and we went and got some wine. So we'll see. I got the door open. Hopefully, it'll cool off a little bit.
Nice. All right.
Well, we appreciate you hopping on here. What do you want to kick us off with tonight?
We'll kick you off some Keith Whitley. How about that? That's always a good one to go ahead and just set the tone real quick. This was
Awesome.
a big one for him. It's called "I'm Over You."
Love it.
Where there's a cloud, don't mean there's rain. Tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Flatten your shell, I'm over. Things aren't always what they seem. Can't believe everything you read on my face. I'm old. Heard I'm drinking more than I should have, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why they making those stories up? I'm old. Every time you've been around, you would have seen me broken down. But now I'm old. If I seem a little bit cold, it only means you've lost the hope. And on me, I'm old. Heard I'm drinking more than I should have, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why they making those stories up? I'm old. Heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why they making those stories up? I'm old. I'm old. I'm old.
Nice.
Hey.
Appreciate it. Is it? Yeah, everybody hear anything? Can y'all see what's being going on?
Yeah, absolutely. We got lots of amazing comments coming in. Definitely appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. And of course, thank you, Jesse, and thank you, Matt, for joining us.
Oh, yeah.
Drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching
Yeah.
from. We always love to see that. And man, it's an honor to have you on tonight. it's always an honor to have country music royalty in the house. And
what you been doing? What have you been doing to stay busy during quarantine?
All none. No, man, Matt came over one day and we decided to have some drinks, and he said, "You should build a gym in your garage."
That's the move.
And we went right in and bought the equipment and built a garage.
That's a true story.
And then I went back the next day, bought a smoker, got my flags,
Nice.
And, got it set up, got a TV in here, come down here and kind of do whatever and get away.
Got the man cave.
A little bit, kind of have some focus, man. I tell you, we got that new single out right now, and we just shot the video for it. We were going to shoot it before all this happened, and the video should have been out before all this happened, but clearly, we all know why we're not working.
Right.
We all know why Matt's in the garage tonight, because he's not working.
Wow. Yeah, he's spending a lot of time on the beach before. I don't know how you got him all the way up here.
I don't know either. I kind of wish
didn't come back.
I kind of wish he would have stayed.
I think he just wanted to go live and show off his fresh haircut.
It's everywhere.
Oh, I swear. First thing this morning, the first person I heard from was Matt Gatch. Are we playing tonight? Not like I knew it was coming.
Nice.
Well, we got the new single in the ticker right here, so everyone can go check that out. If they haven't already listened to it, go download, stream it on all platforms. It's called "Try to Change My Ways," and I know it was a special dedication to your father, so it's a pretty incredible song. And
Man,
definitely,
it's crazy. It didn't turn out. That's not the way it was written. It just, from our interpretation of the song and my life, it just worked that way, and when it got brought up, we were all kind of like, oh, wow. Yeah. Now that we look at it from that, yeah. So, it's been my first single in, 11 years? 10, 11 years? When did you and Michael Ray move here?
Oh man.
Was that like
way back.
12 ago?
Something like that, close to it.
Somewhere around 10 or 12 years ago, because right when I dropped the album, I met
09 or 08.
I met Michael Ray, like the day, because we dropped it on CRS. And
Nice.
like the first day of CRS, and it was so it's been real exciting for me, having a new single out, and it's, from what we hear, it's doing pretty good.
Nice.
I swear we haven't been drinking whiskey for like 3 days straight, or been on a bender. That's why we're wiping our faces off. It's just hot. It's all the way around.
Yeah, it's been cooking lately.
Yeah.
What do you think we could hear the new single here next up, or what did you have lined up?
You want to do this? We want to do this one first? Well, we're gonna save it for last, but if y'all want to hear it, we'll do it.
I'm partial, but whatever you guys have planned or prepped is good with us. So.
Let's do it.
all right.
Just let them try to change my ways. Let them try the cows come home. I'm gonna hunt and I'm gonna pray. Just let them try to change my ways. I was raised on Southern time. Nobody gonna change my mind. I'm gonna root for the USA. Hell yeah. Just let them try to change my ways. Just let them try to change my ways. Let them try the couch come home. I'm gonna hug and I'm gonna pray. Just let them try to change my ways. I'm gonna sing like my daddy does. Make my hook, shoot my gun. My blood runs through these Kentucky hills. The stars and stripes and always will. Just let them try to change my ways. Let them try to count come home. I'm gonna hug and I'm gonna pray. Just let them try to change my ways. Just let them try to change my ways. Let them try the couch come home. I'm gonna hug and I'm gonna pray. Just let them try to change my ways. We're gonna root for the USA. Just let them try to change my ways.
Yep. Nice.
Thank you. And hey, real quick, if there's any veterans out there and they're watching, man, thank you guys so much for your service and your dedication to protecting the American citizens and what this country is based on. We wouldn't be able to do this job that we do without the protection of our men and women in our armed forces and our first responders. And it just our nurses and doctors, everybody out there on the front line. Thank you guys. Y'all kick ass. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Amen. Yeah, amen.
Tip of the hat for that.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Gax don't have to take his hat off because he's a doucher and don't wear one.
Hey, you fire back, Matt.
Fire back.
You let him have
Well,
it.
that beat sounds good about right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You're hilarious.
an incredible song. That's a new single for anyone that's listening out there. Definitely make sure we have a time. Do you have a new timeline for the video? I know everything's been all shaken up, but
You know, I don't know. Matter of fact, I have to shoot the last scene tomorrow. So, and
okay.
it's just it's real quick, but don't worry, I'm not giving away any hints.
I thought it went good.
Oh, wait,
No
right,
teasers. No little.
No teaser. I will tell
No
you
little
this.
slide
I'll tell you
down the table.
Y'all had anybody smoke on this thing before?
Yeah, we've only spoke behind the scenes, but perfectly okay.
Oh, don't worry. I had a call with Aaron Lewis and Willie Nelson before I got on here. No, I was just talking about cigarette.
We've hung out with Aaron. We've worked with Aaron a couple times now. Yeah, we love Aaron.
Dude, I love Aaron, man. Did you guys hear that single his last single he put out, the Burnt the Sawmill Down?
Oh yeah, yeah.
My dad wrote that.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Oh, he's
What were we just
badass.
talking about? No, we
What
were
were-
talking about before smoking.
We were just talking about the new single and you know
The video. Man, I'll
yeah,
tell
the
you
video.
guys this. I'll tell you this. You know, if you ask me, like, if you were to ask somebody what kind of, like, okay, well, who does he sound like? What's his style, man? I'm just me. Like, I've taken, like, can you hear my dog out there barking?
Nah.
Like, I just take everything that I love musically and put it into one, and that's kind of like I never really developed a style until this album. Like, I figured out who I was as an artist, and the shit that I was doing before wasn't working because it wasn't me and I wasn't being true to myself as an artist. And so once I figured that out, like, I was like, okay, for this video, we're gonna be able to depict in one shot my sound. And that's what I did. That's what I got for the band. We had Matt, a buddy of mine, Jared Good, who's he used to play for a Sublime tribute band called 40 Ounce Burrito. So he's like, I love that kind of music. And
Nice.
so we had him on drums. Mark Chestnut's bass player, Tim, and we had Delaney Jackson on guitar, and we had freaking Joe Spikey. I mean, I don't know if you know who Joe is, but Joe's the one who came up with the Seminole Wind lick on the fiddle. He played that in the studio. That's Joe. And we had Steve.
That's a big lick right there.
We had Steve Henson on steel. Played for Randy Trapp. God, he's played for everybody, man. He's one of the best studio. Dude, I mean, not probably the best studio musician. He's probably the best steel player in Nashville without a doubt.
They're all great musicians.
And man, it kind of took my whole plethora and just put it all together, you know. And we had Carrie and Bob on the vocals. It was great. Or on background with Matt on background DVDs, and it was great. And we had a great video shoot.
What's the setting for the video? Is it a bar? Is it outdoors? Indoors?
It's called I Told You That Was It. It's like out. It's outside. It's inside.
All right.
It's a live performance. This video is. I'm so excited about it. We got Wesley Pryor who directed it, and he's just a badass. And it's so nice to work with a real director and have a real team there because, man, we've just been down to work, and we're ready. I mean, we took this time off to get everything ready and come out with a bang. And I feel like we timed the release of this single pretty well, perfectly for the way everything's kind of starting to open back up and the single's coming out. Everybody's getting out on the water, you know.
Well, I know videos are expensive, and you know, they take a lot to produce, and so many people and so much goes into them. You do have a virtual tip jar going right now too over on Venmo, where people can help contribute to your music projects. It's at Jesse-Whitley-2 if you'd like to contribute, and it's always encouraged, never required. Otherwise, if you hit the share button, that goes a long way. Streaming the new single, all that stuff's appreciated.
Feel free to hang out with us the whole time. If you don't tip, that's fine. We're doing this anyway, so you know, I kind of feel like it's nice to kind of get back to some of these listeners and watchers who do get on religiously with some of these big artists and tip, and you know, artists and tip and tip and tip. But I feel like, you know, let's just let them enjoy it, you know.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to tip? Don't tip. We ain't gonna be mad at you.
Amen.
That's right.
Well, it's exciting. You feel like you're really coming into your own sound in terms of where you're at in your career right now. What are some of your biggest influences, whether it's country or outside of country? What do you aspire to sound like, or what is your sound?
Like me.
Yeah.
No.
Man,
just some of the people that you've learned a lot from, or that you jam out to.
Oh, Clint Black. You guys ever heard of have y'all heard of Frank Foster?
Yeah.
Frank's a badass. Love Frank. you know, the Eagles, Metallica. There's a
I haven't
rock
heard of
band.
those ones.
What?
No, I'm just playing.
There's
I never
a
heard
rock
of
band out
those
there called, I
Eagles.
think they're called the Black Keys.
Uh-huh. Huh.
They've got a song, "Shine a Little Light on My Soul." That's out right now. That's badass. Love Godsmack. Love Hank Jr. Oh, dude, Godsmack is where it's at.
Some classics.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, and of course, I love my dad's music. You know, I listen to it religiously. Merle Haggard. I mean, if it's country, you can pretty much bet that I've listened to it and I probably like it. But man, you know who's catching my ear right now?
Who's that?
Jordan Davis.
Okay.
Man, that new single
fire.
he's got out, "Slow Dance in the Parking Lot," is a badass tune.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been crushing it.
Yeah, he's great.
And he has a great beard.
Says who? No, I'm just kidding.
I'll cast a vote. I mean, I got told that I look like him one time, so we'll
I can,
Yeah,
give him the
I can
nod
see
of
that.
approval.
He's gotten in a couple times from people.
I can see that.
Nope. Well,
What we
what do
doing?
we want to do for the third one up here?
Let's do it. Hey, you want to do let's do some Clint Black, dude.
Nice.
Hey, right? Let's see. Is that right?
Hit him.
Take it away.
Got it? Yep. Imagine that. All right, here we go. Ready? What do you say when it's over? I don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in clover. Next thing you know, we take the fall. Still I think about the years I first met you, and the way it might have been without you. I don't know much for me, still upsets you. Just gotta make this memory stay. Yeah, I'm leaving here knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. Yeah, I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I always knew I couldn't hold, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told me. You still believe that something meant to be. Yeah, I'm leaving here a better man. Knowing you this way. Things you couldn't do before, now I think I can. I'm leaving here a better man. One more time. Yeah, I'm leaving here a better man. Knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I know I can. I'm leaving here a better man. Clint Black here for you. And that was good.
I like that.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Black topic that song.
So Clint,
Thank you.
call out a couple of these comments here. We got Jonathan Herman out there, says, sounds great, man. Debbie Torek, awesome song, awesome voice. Got some hearts. We got Colby out there with the USA chant. USA, USA, USA. That's what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
talking about. I
Hey,
love
right
a
here,
good-
baby. Right here.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
I'm a sucker for a good USA chant.
Oh, dude.
Got Tony says, great job. Kelly shouting out your father here, says best ever. So glad to see that you've followed along and you're doing your own thing here. So that's pretty cool. But yeah,
Kelly.
all kinds of cool comments and stuff going on over here. No, you can't see them over there. What we got here?
Little Tulane.
Hey, if you've never tried this beer, go get it. It's Luke Bryan's new light lager.
Nice.
They go
Little
down
Tulane
really
lager?
well. They're great to shotgun.
Nice. Did that just come out like the other day or what?
Yeah, I've never seen that yet.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know exactly when it came out, but it hadn't been very long ago. The gas station down the street, I've been going there since my senior year of high school, and
That gas station has some stories.
the guy in there just lets me. He's like, "What?"
That gas station's
That's where
got
I
to
went
have
for
some
my beer in
stories.
high school, too. Oh yeah, that's where I went for my beer in high school too. Until they figured out I was in high school.
And that full beard though threw him off.
You said,
Oh,
I'll be
dude, I didn't have this masterpiece. It was like all clean shaven, and then
When
I
did
got
you
the
make the
freaking
decision
right here.
to? When did you make the decision to invest in your beard?
Man, to be honest with you, I've really never invested in my beard. I just kind of said, "Screw it." Yes, I didn't use the other word.
Well, when did you start believing in your beard?
Touche. Touche. Man, I tell you what, I let my hair grow out like all the way down to my shoulders, and I wanted to live, breathe, be like, walk like, talk like, sing like, dress like Jamie fucking Johnson. That's it. I mean, that's it. I can't believe I just said that. Sorry. And
We're good.
that's
I'm
really
pretty
no
sure
other
that's
way
his
to
full name.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's his legal name.
Yeah, I mean, man, first of all, he's just, he's another big influence of mine. And that's what I wanted to be like. I wanted to be Jamie Johnson. And I mean, I was smoking weed everywhere I went all the time. You got on the bus reeked of pot, and it was great. And we listened to Willie Nelson and old country music. And every time we'd spark one up, we'd play Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die. And it was just, that's just who I wanted to be, man. And don't get me wrong, I love Jamie still. Jamie's a great dude. And I mean, he's one of the finest talents we have in this business. And, he, I don't know. That's really when I kind of invested in my beard, I guess you would say. and my hair,
Everybody's got a turning
I
point.
was never going to be him, but I come damn close.
Nice.
Well, I do want to remind people, we can't say it enough, do want to remind people, you guys see this little ticker going by down here. We do have a virtual tip jar tonight. It's at Jesse-Whitley-2. And also remind people to go download and stream the new single, Try to Change My Ways, on all platforms. Definitely appreciate everyone hopping on here tonight. And if,
no doubt.
If you can't donate or tip, that's okay. We always appreciate you hopping on regardless, and just smash that share button. That goes a long way as well. Sharing the music is a huge thing also, and we appreciate everyone for joining us tonight.
Or you can follow Jesse both on Facebook and Instagram. That's always important too, especially because we're going to be doing a 2-song encore over on Instagram this evening. And we got one more here on Facebook, but I'll leave it up to the fellas over here.
Sorry, I was asking Matt a question and he sucks. So never mind. And you know what really pisses me off? I'm just gonna be honest. Like, this dude right here is one of the most talented dudes I know in this town. For real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a phenomenal keyboard player, a phenomenal writer, and a freaking hell of a harmony singer.
Mm-hmm.
But what really pisses me off is when I'm like, hey, do you know this? And he goes, no. And I know he's lying to me because I know he knows it. You know? Like, I'm like, really?
What'd you ask him about? What'd you ask him about?
So this past year, we've already got the song we're going to close with here, but we're thinking about for Instagram. This past year, let me start by saying, on my dad's headstone, it says, forever yours faithfully. And that we all know that song. Well, that was him and my mom's song. And when I turned 18, my mom made me a video. It was about a 35-minute video with 4 or 5 songs, and it was pictures of my life. And it had like Music and Me by Michael Jackson. It had Simple Man, Leonard Skinner, I'm Not Going Anywhere by Kelly Lang. That's Where I Want to Take Our Love by my dad. And it had Faithfully by Journey. And I said, you know what? I am going to make my mom that for Christmas. So I got her band and took them all in to the studio as like a gift for my mom. And we cut this song. And might I just go ahead and tell you, it's badass. And I put together like a little picture video for her and gave it to her for Christmas. And it was just pictures of her from a kid till all the grandbabies in there, you know, all the kids in there, and just about her all through her career.
She cry?
What do you think?
Yeah,
If you know my mom will cry over somebody sneezing. If she's like, oh, did you hear how cute their sneeze was? She'll cry over that.
No, that's pretty special. That's pretty awesome. You're able to do that.
Oh yeah, so it was pretty cool to do that. But he says he don't know it. In the switch of everything, we're gonna do it.
I'll do it.
So we're gonna do the single.
I'm on the fly here.
And Faith. No, we're not doing it right now. Okay. We're gonna do the single. If you want to hear Faithfully, we're gonna do it on Instagram.
Okay.
Perfect.
So we're gonna do this song. Is this the 4th one?
Yeah, this will be the 4th. So we'll close it out with this one on Facebook, and then head over to Instagram for the medley.
This song, I first heard it from an artist out of Texas named Josh Ward, and Josh is badass. He cut a song written by a good friend of mine, Kevin Denny, called "Whiskey and Whitley." And I think it stayed #1 in Texas for like 13 weeks or something.
Nice.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but it was a long. It was a while. It may have been 12, 13 weeks, something like that. But I bought his live at Billy Bob's album. If you don't have it, go get it. And I heard this, and I was like, "Oh, that's going on my album. That's going on there." And so I had my band come in, and we did it for the album. And you know, Rico Suave over here came up with real nice piano intros.
Those sweet harmonies too.
So we're gonna do it for you, and we haven't done it in a while. So if you're a fan of this song and we mess up a lyric, please don't let us know that we messed up the lyrics. More than likely we know.
Just like you said.
Perfect.
I got tattoos, I got scars, I got patches, wounded, broken hearts. I got stories of failure and glory. I've been down to the bottom many times, and I called out to Jesus as a stranger, asked for forgiveness, send me I drink whiskey, I smoke weed, I done 100 miles an hour to the bottom of my soul, and I've been lonesome, and I've been so old. I done 100 miles an hour to the bottom of my soul, and I called out to Jesus as a stranger, asked for forgiveness, send me. I got hope, I got dreams, I got a woman that I love, she's lying next to me, and I have faith, yes I do, and I have love. That stranger I call Father, I pray to Him for us, and I call out to Jesus as a stranger, ask for forgiveness, send me. Call out to Jesus for the truth, ask for forgiveness, send me.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
So good.
And we've actually, if anybody wants to go join the Jesse Keith Whitley fan club, we are offering some special deals. You can go check it out, jkwhittley.com. There's going to be special footage, special videos that only fan clubs get, and we have different tiers and everything that you can get in for certain amounts, all the way up to whatever you want. So go check it out. Fans that join the fan club will be the first to see everything. You'll have first dibs on pre-buys, pre-orders. We might go into the studio and cut a song and only do it for the band or for the fan club. So get out there, do that. If you don't mind, go click that subscribe button on my YouTube page. We need to get them subscribers up. We need y'all. We just started a new one, Jesse Keith Whitley. Click the Instagram, Facebook. Thanks to our troops and everybody for their sacrifice. Thank you guys for having us, and thank the good Lord for all of us.
Our pleasure.
You're safe, and
Our pleasure. Yeah. So we'll do a little 2-song encore medley over on Instagram right now. People can follow you at Jesse Keith Whitley. And of course, they can find us at Country Rebel on Instagram. Remind everybody one last time to download, stream the new single, Try to Change My Ways.
And
Matt,
also,
stream the single.
also not required, but always appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this tonight, we hope to see you on Instagram. Put a little something, something in that virtual tip jar at Jesse-Whitley-2, the number 2.
Yep.
Every little bit goes a long way, especially during these times where people are not able to tour, and
you gotta make videos.
You gotta make videos and keep the thing rolling.
I gotta say something. I just started cracking up. It's like we're doing a live thing with Jordan Davis and Cody Johnson. Look at him. Look at him. That's awesome. I love it.
Hey,
I'll take that.
I'll take it as well.
No, I'm just kidding, guys. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much, for real.
Well, we'll keep it going right now over on Instagram. So I want to thank everybody out there for watching. We'll go live on Instagram here within the next, 2-3 minutes once we end this broadcast. And we'll see you guys there for a special 2-song encore. So thanks again, Jesse. Thanks again, Matt. And everybody out there watching, appreciate you as well. Stay safe and take care.
See you on Instagram.
Appreciate it. See you guys.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Instagram.